With just 13 regular season games remaining, the Boston Celtics look for continued success against the Atlanta Hawks as they try to improve their playoff position in the highly competitive Eastern Conference. The Celtics, 42-27, third in the Atlantic Division and fifth in the East, are just 2 games out of the third spot in the conference. The Hawks, 24-45, are fifth in the Southwest Division and 12th in the East, well out of the playoffs. Saturday's tip-off is scheduled for 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time from TD Garden. Boston has won 4 of its last 5 games. Boston is a 10-point favorite in the latest Celtics vs. Hawks odds, while the over-under for total points scored is 232.5. You'll want to see the NBA predictions from the Sportsline projection model before laying any Celtics vs. Hawks picks down. This model, which simulates every game 10,000 times, is crushing its NBA picks. It entered Week 22 of the 2018-19 NBA season with a sterling 242-187 record on all top-rated picks, returning almost $4,000 to anybody following them. And it has been particularly red-hot on its A-rated NBA picks against the spread, entering Week 22 on a strong 54-42 run. Anybody who has followed it is way up. Now the model has dialed in on Celtics vs. Hawks. We can tell you it is leaning under, but it's also generated an extremely strong pick against the spread that cashes in nearly 70% of simulations. That one is available exclusively at Sportsline. Boston has dominated the Hawks over the past 2 seasons, winning 6 of 7 including all 3 meetings this season. The Celtics are among the league's best in a number of key categories, including third in point differential plus 5.2, and free throw percentage .808, fourth in points off turnovers 1,292, and sixth in three-point field goal percentage .365, and assists 26.4. Boston has also won 25 of 35 home games. Kyrie Irving, 23.5 ppg, has been the Celtics' catalyst of late, scoring 31 against the Kings Thursday and 30 vs. the Los Angeles Lakers March 9th. He has had 2 dominant performances against the Hawks already this season, scoring 32 at Atlanta January 19th and 24 at TD Garden on deck. 14 forward Jason Tatum, 16.1 ppg, also has had 2 good games against the Hawks, scoring 19 on January 19th and 22 on deck. 24, but just because Boston has dominated the Hawks this season doesn't guarantee it will cover the Celtics vs. Hawks spread on Saturday. That's because the Hawks are averaging 123.6 points over the last 11 games. They never trailed in a 132-111 win over Memphis on Wednesday. Atlanta has won 2 in a row, is 5-5 over the last 10 games, and has won 3 of its last 5 road games. Forward center John Collins, 19.9 points per game, has been playing well of late. He had 27 against Memphis, 23 vs. New Orleans on March 10th and 33 vs. Brooklyn on March 9th. Point guard Trae Young, 18.3 ppg, also had a big game against the Grizzlies on Wednesday, scoring 22. Who wins Hawks vs. Celtics? And which side of the spread can you bank on in nearly 70% of simulations? Visit Sportsline now to see which side of the Hawks vs. Celtics spread to jump on all from the advanced model that is up more than $4,000 on its NBA picks this season, and find out.